And recording.
Okay, welcome everybody to the JSKA class on Thursday, January 28th. Since the hand is out of town, so Mary and myself, Marc, the class today, we split it up into two parts. Together. Good. In my part, the first half an hour, we're gonna work on some movements, mainly starting from a parallel stand, like here, and then going forward. Shoulder wide, left arm to the front, kata, make a simple punch. Focus to pull the elbow back to the middle of your chest. Let's do it slow.
We are having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, okay. Also, I have my earpods on.
When you get closer, I can hear you better, obviously, but
But not when I'm far away.
correct.
Okay, let me try to change here on, select the microphone, raise speaker, headset, earpods, yeah, here.
Okay, now it should be better, huh? Can you hear it?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay,
Thank
perfect.
you.
So I had to switch the microphone. So, shoulder width, left hand to the front, tate, and a simple punch, pull your hikite arm back to the middle of your chest, and 4. And back again. Each, and 4. Knee, sun, chi, pull it to the middle of your chest, go, rock, siege, arch, and Q. Good. Let's try a bit quicker. Keep in mind, pull it back. So what we do now, we first practice and then go out, okay? So it's a 1, 2, okay? So on 1 count, we make all 3 movements, okay? So each, to the front. Knee, sun, chi, and go. Now in one move, okay? So that means not the trial run here, just pull it back, focus more on pulling back the hand, then pushing this to the front. This will give you a bit more speed, okay? 5 times fast. Each, knee, sun, chi, and go. Okay. Right hand to the front, tate again, slowly, each, knee, sun, chi, go, to the middle of the chest, siege, arch, chi, and Q. Okay, now with training and out, okay? So that means 2 pulls, and on the second pull, we make the Suki. Each, knee, sun, chi, and go. Okay, 1 count, only 1 punch. Okay, each, knee, sun, chi, and go. And yummy. One additional comment, when you make the punch, make sure that you feel the connection to the ground. That means that both of your feet are flat on the ground, and sink a bit in that you can put a little bit more power behind your punch. Good. Same thing. Left leg in, left fist to the front, and just punch left and right. Same thing to focus on, pull back to the middle of the chest, and focus more on the hikite arm than on the punching arm, okay? Slowly, each, knee, sun, chi, go, rock, siege, arch, Q, Ju. Okay, faster. Ich, Ni, San, Chi, Go, Rock, Ich, At, Q, and Ju. Yummy. Shake out your arms. I feel when we focus a bit more on the hikite arm, we are getting more relaxed in the punching arm, and therefore it comes out a bit faster. Let's move on with Sambon Tsuki. Left fist to the front. Slowly think on the timing, bam, bam, bam. So reach, knee, san, chi, go, rock, teach, at, Q, and Q. Okay, speed, one count, all three techniques. Each, knee, san, chi, go, rock, teach, at, Q, and Q. And yummy. Besides the hikite arm and the good contact here on the ground, also keep in mind that you make these techniques long, not short. Make it out long. Don't stretch it too much, a little bend in it, it's clear, but don't make it too short like this. Make it a long technique. Okay. Next block is that we move through the center point. So we start here again, as with the techniques before, kata. And now we sink in, squeeze, make a step forward, oitsuki. And come back, tato. Key point here is that we go down a bit and squeeze. It means load up our new rear leg and then propel us to the front and out. Also pay attention that the step and the fist are coming at the same time. So not like bam, bam, should be the same time step and punch. Okay, let's do it slow. Tate with left, sink in and step, oitsuki with right. And going back, it means move your way to the rear leg, load it up, come up. Knee and back. San and back. Chi and back. And go. And back. Good. A bit faster in one move, okay? Try to smooth it out. That means not go down and then to the front. Go down, and while you go down, also move to the front. Tate with left, oitsuki and step with right. Each and back. Knee, back. San, chi, and go. And back. Same thing the other side. Tate with right, sink in and each. And back. Knee, back, san, chi, and go. And back. Okay, quick, okay? Each. Knee, san, chi, and go. And yummy. Good. Again, we sink in and move the hips to the front, not the head first. keep in mind or think that somebody pulls here this belt to the front. And again, step and punch, same time. It means start the punch in your head a bit earlier, that they arrive at the same time. Good. Same thing, kata. We start now Maigeri with the right and oitsuki and back. So again, we sink in a bit, Maigeri and out. So let's do it slow. Each and back. Knee, sun, chi, and go. Okay. Important here is that you use your hips. You go down and then also pendulum upwards. And this also gives you a little bit of advice then to the front for your step. That means going down, pendulum, and out. If you would stay straight like this, it's difficult then to do the steps. So that means with this swing here, it's easier to follow with a punch after the kick. So go down and out, okay? Do it faster. Each and back. Knee, sun, chi, and go. Good, other side. Slow first, sink in, kick, step, and back. Knee, sun, chi, and go. Okay, fast. Keep the pendulum in mind. It helps to make the step. Each, knee, sun, chi, and go. Yummy. Good. Similar, tate. Now kick with the left leg, step and gyaku. And back. So tate with left, kick with left, gyaku. Okay, let's do it slow. Each, knee, sun, chi, and go. Okay, fast. Each, knee, sun, chi, and go. Yummy. Okay, one more, two more actually. So tate, we make a step back, get on the right, gyaku, and come forward again. Key point here is that the hip opens and close. So that means make a pre-exercise. It means just sink in, open the hips, and close it again, and come back. Okay. So in 2 counts, 1, 2, and forward. Picture that you catch somebody and bring him to the back, opens your hips, and then you push him back again. Close your hips. So each and knee. Each and knee. One more. Each and knee. And again, we sink in And while we think, we move to the rear, okay? So let's do the same now, Tata, with your left arm and add Gedan Barai, okay? So reach and knee to the front. Reach and knee to the front. Reach and knee. One more slow. Reach and knee. Make it on one count, okay? Make it smooth. Bam, bam. Reach and knee. Sun. Chi. And go. Other side. Right arm to the front. Let's make again this pre-exercise. Go down. Open the hips. Close them to the front. Each. Knee. Each. Take care that the knee doesn't fall in. Knee. Each. Knee. One more. Each. And knee. Good. Tata with right. And each. Open. Close. Knee. Sun. Chi. And go. Okay, fast. Bam, bam, okay? Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. And last one. And go. And yummy. One more. So we build up on the technique which we just did. This was going backwards, Yaku. Now we add kata and kick and oitsuki. Come back. So same as before. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do it slow, okay? Left arm in the front. Each. Knee. Sun. And chi. Coming back. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Coming back. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Let's do it on 2 counts. First count is back, block, and punch. Second count is tate, kick, and punch, okay? Do it slow. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. 1 count, okay? Try to group these techniques. First 2, second 3. Each. Knee. And sun. Okay, let's do 3 fast and strong, okay? Each. Knee. And sun. Good. Other side. Right arm to the front. Same thing, we step back with left. Get on Barai. Yaku. Tata now with the right arm. Kick with left. And oitsuki. And back. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. Each. Knee. Sun. Chi. 1 count. Ni. And San. Okay, 3 again, fast and strong, okay? Group them. First 2, second 3. Each. Ni. San. And Yame. All right. Take a sip. Any questions or comments? Good. Let's move on to kata. MP. We did this already a week ago or 2 weeks, so I think it's a good repeat. Bow, MP, and move in. On my count. Each, ni, san, chi. Each ni, san, and chi. Go, rock, sit. Each, ni, san, chi. Ni, hey. San, chi. Each, ni, san. Each, ni, and san. Each, ni, san, chi. Go, rock. Each, ni, each, ni, san, chi, go, rock, hey, knee, and back, and yummy. Any questions? Okay, good, let's pick out some stuff. We have 6 more minutes.
Can we go through it one more time? Because I screwed up.
Yeah, okay, good, good. So let's go again with my count, okay? Both hands on the left side, left hand open, right fist in it. Just sink down and rotate your hips. So each, ni, san, chi. Each, ni, san, chi. Go, rock, sit. Each, ni, san, chi. Each, ni, hey. San, chi. Each, ni, san, chi. Go and rock. Each, ni, san, chi. Go, rock. Each, ni, san, chi. Go, rock, sit, and arch, and back. Yummy. Okay. Ellen, better now? No screw up?
Oh, yep, thank you.
Okay, good. So let's pick out some parts. First one, there's a lot of hip rotation in there. So we go down here, the hips go that way, then we come up slowly, but then the hip rotates that way. One, don't close it, still open, and to the front. Let's start with this one here. So first, go down fast and rotate your hips 45 degrees, okay? So each, and slow. Now to the right, think on your hips, each, and now to the front, knee. Okay, Good. And now we have the same technique as we practiced before. We have open hips, and then we close the hips. Bam, bam. Pay attention here that you don't pull out your elbow. So it means keep more thinking on, this is a punch to his chin, and then at the end, I go upwards, okay? Bam, up there. So let's start again from the beginning. Hips, hitch, and knee. Hitch, hitch, knee. Okay, 2 times hips. Hitch, knee. And now also try to bring in your hips a bit more. That means you grab him here, and you try to go more into a Byaku, okay? It means turn a bit more here. Knee to the front and back. Now, to the front. Should be one line here. You look backwards, look to the front, and bam, bam again. Again, turn your hips a bit more in. Knee up, down, down, and up. This one here now. Move your weight to the rear leg here. And try to get a good stance here, because you will stand for some time on this rear leg. That means move back, try to get a good stance, and then open your arms. Your eyes on the inside here, TI, and then try to slide down your toe on the ground. And again here, long techniques. Okay, bam, bam. Good. From the beginning till here. Think on your hips. Each, knee. Sanchi. Each knee. Straight, no rounding. Knee. Turn your hips in more. Each, knee, san. Chi. Each. Knee. San. Chi. Good stance on the rear leg. Pull your front leg in. Open up. And long punches. To the left. Each knee. San. Chi. Go. And hutch. Again to the rear. Each knee. San. Chi. Go. Walk. Hutch. Slowly. Bring in your front leg. Squeeze here. So the thighs are together, not the feet. And out. Again here, also safe enough movement so that you can still move here. Arms and legs, they still move. Each. Knee. San. Chi. Go. And now jump, each, with TI, and back. And yummy. And bow. Good. Let's just repeat the key points here. Movement here at the beginning, hips, hips, hips. And then here, open, close. Make this punch straight, not round. It means to rub your elbow against your body. And now here, try to go on a little bit more because you grab behind his head and pull him. Okay, good. That's it for my part. We close it with empty, and I hand it over to Mary for the second part of the class.
That was nice. Good job.
Thank you. Take a drink, or hydrate, it's called.
Am I okay, Elaine? How do I just removed, thanks, Mark, that was great. Now I'm trying to make me the host again.
Yes, you should still be the host. You never unhosted him, I thought. I
No,
thought you just made him star.
okay, how do I get on the big screen then?
Make yourself the spotlight.
Right.
Does this work?
You made him spotlight. Now you have to take it off of him and put it on you.
Okay,
Because you're still host.
all right, I removed the spotlight though.
Yeah. Now you are on spotlight. Or
Am I
I
on?
permanently see you, yeah. Even when I talk, I see you on the big screen. So I
No.
guess you're on, no?
For me, it goes back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, so if I do mute all,
Yes. I think you have to,
oh, that just muted you, sorry.
okay, yeah, I see everyone's muted, so we should be good.
Okay, do you see me now?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay,
And I'll mute myself.
okay. Then I'll give this a go and we'll see if we can do some self-defense. Sound good? Okay, but you are, I don't see myself, Elaine. I still see you.
Oh, I don't know why. What's your view? If you have it on speaker view?
Maybe pin yourself on your
Yeah,
side.
I would pick, that's a good idea.
How about this? Okay. That works, yes? Okay, you see me and hear me, right? Good? Okay. All right, good. We'll give this a go. Okay, so thank you, Mark. That was great. Now my section is going to be regarding self-defense, pulling out little vignettes out of our katas. I'm going to key in on Han Yandan, Tekki Nidan, a couple things out of Gankanku, depending on how much time we have. So starting with Han Yandan, thinking about self-defense, that's what I have to think about for my next test. And so the beginning part of Han Yandan, we are pulling back and coming in. So to me, what this is in regards to self-defense is what's here. It might be a handbag. It might be, if you're a police officer, it might be your weapon, your gun, or your baton. So you're stepping into a way so that as they grab, you're taking away whatever you don't want them to grab, and your hands are pushing them away. And then you're blocking with your right hand, and then your left hand shoe toes coming into them and falling in onto their clavicle, or it could be right, the shoe toe fits nicely into the neck. And then once we're here, we can, if we can get a hold of them, shoot them down and possibly get them off of us. So with that in mind, it's hard to do because I'm just me and there's not a person with me. But let's do the first part where we're going itch, stepping, and getting them away from what they're grabbing after, and then driving in, hitting down, coming down, as Marc did a beautiful job of explaining that power down and in, switching, and the other side. So a simple, quick motion, but it will detour someone who's going to come to try to get your goods. So let's do this a couple times, beginning moves of Han Yandan. Ich, knee, and back up. So the key elements here are, first of all, your awareness. You see them coming, your head turns, just as we do in the kata. You prepare and come out strong into your stance. You should feel your muscles, your lats, the back muscles, so that your hand is effective. as a tool. All right, itch, knee, back up. One more time, itch, knee, and back up. Also out of hand yandan, we have the move where, pardon me, we're coming down the line, striking with your knuckles, coming down the line, then moving forward, and this is, Marc just did a beautiful job of explaining, shifting your body, your hip line, and bringing them down their head into your knee. Okay, so some of these moves out of the kata, they're a repetitive move. There'll be 3 in the motion, and it's to me, it's let's try this. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, but I'm going to try it again. So hand yandan, and this is starting in the middle. Changing stance, bringing this down, knee up, hands beyond the knee, and ki. Okay. Does anyone have any questions where we are in the kata or what we're doing with this? No. Okay, so let's just go through this. This is taking a slice out of the kata and now putting on our self-defense hat. So hand yandan, we're in the middle of the kata. So ich, ni, sun, shigo. Okay, and at the end, so actually, once we do this, we're turning away from the person we just smashed their hat. So turning, what you can do is actually hit the person with your elbow as you're turning away. So so these little vignettes are sections. We're not doing the whole kata. Okay, so let's do the hand yandan. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Now changing stance. Drive your knee up, your elbows down. And the kata says, after you do this, you're hitting with the elbow. Okay, makes sense? Okay. Now, I pulled a vignette out of JSKA. Again, this is a set of 3, if you will. And it is also from the middle of the kata. So in the middle of the kata, we've just come down the line and we reach out with our right hand and we stick our hands in. To me, this is, you're hitting, you're putting your hand around the throat. There's ribs, there's plenty of organs that you're hitting with the lower in the rib section. Lift, shove it in again, lift, and shove. So if we, in reality, hit somebody, and I actually did this once many years ago, and a whole different system was accidentally hit somebody's throat, it can be really, really bad for that person. So taking an open hand to the neck and driving it in and driving into the body with the lower hand can be quite detrimental to your opponent. So will the first one work? Maybe, maybe not. We try it again and we try it 3 times. That's what the kata says. So let's do this. All right, so ich, ni, sun. Okay. All right. And then at this point, the kata tells us to move into a high-low and a high-low. So maybe we got rid of that person, or we may be able to twist them and throw them to the ground if we got them. Okay. All right. Now, I've got a couple vignettes that I pulled out of Tekki Nidan, which we've been going through with Cincy Hunt. And we'll be going through that full kata after I do my vignettes. But the Tekki Nidan, the beginning of Tekki Nidan, we're stepping across and we're just lifting our hands and coming down. And it seems like it's a simple move and there's not a whole lot to it. But when it's done properly, this kata, I feel, has got a lot of power in the elbows and the forearms. So we're going to look at that, where here we're driving right up into that chin, lifting the person up, and then coming down, just as we saw Marc again did a great job with it, putting the pressure down. Again, clavicle, if you break that clavicle, a person cannot lift their hand. So they're not going to be able to punch you. You've taken away their weapon. Coming down. Now, are we grabbing their head or possibly another part of their body and hooking it and dragging them off? So that's the breakdown of it. Let's go through it step by step. So each, we've lifted their hands, they're coming at us. Knee, we stick them into the neck and come down on their clavicle and right in, shove it right in. Okay, so let's go through that, the whole thing. Each. If I could provide little opponents for you, little avatars, so you could see how the person's responding, it would be great. But we have to use our imaginations a little. Knee. Sun. And last one, let's make this our most powerful one. Think your opponent's the most powerful opponent that you want to get off of you. So, go. Okay, and yame. Okay, so hopefully it helped you to feel the power in those moves and what it may be doing to an opponent. The other section out of Tekki Nidan that I want to explore is we have blocked at this part. We're going to lift our knee and come down with our empty, with our elbow. This is really an effective move and very vicious. So we come in, block. This could potentially go to the side of the neck, where there's a lot going in there, a lot of nerves. If you hit it right, you could stun them for a moment, pulling it down, lifting your knee into them, and then coming down. If their head's down, you can come down on the back of them if they're still standing pretty much upright, if you take your elbow and come down onto their chest, that's very, very effective. So let's do that a couple times, starting from here. And itch. Knee. Sun. Chi. And go. Okay. So I feel that that's a very, very effective tool out of Tekki Nidan. Now the first moves out of Gankanku are similar to what we were talking about in Han Yondan, in that we're stepping away. Someone's coming at us. Maybe they want a personal belonging that we've got at our right side, and we're going to shift away. But this time, we're going to block their hand with an augmented. And we might have their arm in here. If it's possible, depending on their height or the circumstance, we might have a different part of maybe their head. Hit and hit. Now the next move is we're coming around to the back, so we're getting away from them. But I believe that if you shift out, trap them, hit, they should be at that point pretty well dazed, because their closeness to you, they're within less than an arm's length away from you. So you're going to hit them twice, and then you're getting out of there. And then if they're going to come back at you again, you're coming back and you're going to proceed with the kicks. Okay. All right, so let's go through a couple of these with our imaginary opponents. Gankaku. Itch. Knee. Then if you want, you can get out. Sun. Chi. And go. Okay. Okay. I could try, maybe I'll try to squeeze in one more. And this would be from the kata that we just went through with Marc, and he did a really nice breakdown of it, where we're stepping in. And what I really like about the MP kata is that it uses a punch we don't normally use. Normally we're punching and we're using our knuckles, our first two knuckles, into the opponent. Here we're saying, especially for somebody, if you're like me, a little shorter, this says you can punch, but you can lift tilt the punch up to come under the chin. And then we're going to wrap it around the head, and then we're going to pull them down. So for me, it's a bit of an advantage for someone my height, my stature, but still would work for any height. So from here, sorry, and then come around, and then lifting, and then coming right in and hitting low. And then you're stepping out and turning. As you're turning your body, you're pushing them out of the way. Okay, so hempy, down block, upper punch, wrap around the head, boom, in, Now, because once you pull that down and you drive that knee in and you drive that punch down, they should be down. Then you're hitting them again and then proceeding to their friend who's coming at you from the other angle. Okay, let's do that a couple times. All right. Itch. The whole thing. Knee. Sun. Chi. And go. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, we've got a couple minutes left for some more kata, which I'm going to go through Tekki Nidan again. We've been going through this with Cincy Hunt. And now that we've gone, I've kind of given you some thoughts on what you're doing. You may see the kata in a different way. You may have already seen those possibilities already, but hopefully it gives you a little vigor with your kata. All right, so standing to the side, because we know it goes, it's going to move to your right. Bow in, Tekki Nidan. Itch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Itch. Eat. Sun, chi, go. And that's the ki. Itch. Eat. Sun, chi, go. And go through that one more time. Sorry if the count was a little funny. So breaking it down, begin. First count is step over, pull apart, coming up, hitting them in the right under that chin, and then bam, right onto their clavicle, their shoulder, and then taking it in. Just push it right in there. Now, standing up, we're coming back the other way. Boom, shove it in. Hit. This is our favorite MP. Knee up and down. Very effective move. Reach, push, step, block, punch, and block ki. Coming down. Again, that empty and punch. Stepping across, block, punch out, block your head, scrape, and down. And that is the kata. So, let's see. Does anyone have any thoughts or questions on what we were covering? Because basically what I'm doing is looking at the possibilities for self-defense. There may be other possibilities, but these are things that that present themselves to me. Any thoughts? Sorry about this. I'm trying to demute you if you. Okay. All right, let's go through the kata one more time. And then what we will do is you will pick a kata and then we'll finish with the kata that you choose. So we'll do one more Tekki Nidan, Mugure, and then a kata of your choice. Tekki Nidan. Hajime. Okay. And now a kata of your choice, whatever kata you'd like to do. Go ahead and go ahead and do it. Announce your kata. Jite. Hajime. Okay, that is it for the class. Hope you enjoyed it. And Saturday, Marty Mendel will be taking the class. And he said they was going to be doing a hand showdown backwards. So that should be good. And hope everyone has a really good night.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. You as well.
You
Bye-bye,
both did a
everybody.
really nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you. Nice class.
Thanks.